Hi, Mark Diaz here for 2danimation101.com. Welcome to this course on Cartoon Animator 5. First, let me welcome you. I'm very excited about all this new training. You should know that this is an upgrade to any knowledge that you have on Cartoon Animator 4. If you're totally new, then you're just going to enjoy the ride. But if you're already savvy in Cartoon Animator 4, you're really gonna get a lot of new value because there's plenty of new stuff that you can do with Cartoon Animator 5. And here's the powerful thing. You can create animations really fast without drawing, and you can make them look very smooth and convincing. So it's really powerful to be able to do that. Like anyone can do animation. Now, what's the thing that is going to differentiate one animator from another? Is their art, their ideas, their creativity, their stories. That's what is going to be differentiating, like an animation done by me and another animation done by a friend of mine or by you. Our animations are going to be different in how we use the anticipation of the characters. You're gonna learn a little bit about that if you're not familiar with the 12 principles of animation, right? But the point is, it's going to be more about how you use the elements than the elements on their own, because now everybody can increase. Like what Revolution did is, let's apply the 12 principles and make kind of the 12 principles affordable to everybody, so everybody can start using them, make their animations look amazing without them having to go through years and years at a university learning and practicing a ton. Like now the practice has been reduced a lot. Probably purist animators are going to be a little bit angry, like, how come I had to invest 10 years of my life and these guys are getting it? Well, sorry guys, yeah, we're getting it. Just like those guys got so angry, like, I had to travel months to get from this country to here, and you now have a car. Yeah, sorry, we have a car now. So we are evolving, right? So here's the main thing that I want you to understand about this is, okay, first, if you're already used Cartoon Animator 4, just continue with this course, right? If you've never, ever used Cartoon Animator, any version, not Crazy Talk Animator version 3 or Cartoon Animator 4, if you're totally new, here's my recommendation. First, learn the basics of Cartoon Animator 4. Bundled with this course, we added the course that we created some years ago, the Learn Animation in Cartoon Animator 4, which is a bundle that has 4 courses. Now, there's a lot to take in here. Like, it's 8 hours of instructional material. Yeah, great, but honestly, you don't need all of it if you want to start playing with Cartoon Animator 5, because all you really need is to get, the introduction, this module, understanding the zooming and navigation and the overview of the interface. The interface, there's a slight difference. I'm just gonna point it out. And then going to this, like doing fast animation. The only difference, basically these first 2 modules. That's it. The link to access this course is below this lesson in case you need to check those 2 modules. After that, you can start going to what we teach in here, right? Now, here are the differences. This is Cartoon Animator 5, and the content is just a little bit different. Now, it is very similar to how you have it in iClone, which is great because you can search for things. You can type, for example, human, and then you get all the characters that are humans, right? I mean, the new ones that have the tag. And if a character doesn't have a tag, all of this is gonna be covered later. And in Cartoon Animator 4, the presentation is a little bit different. You have these tabs in here, like you want to get an actor, you go here, and then you have to painstakingly find exactly what you're looking for, right? Not in here. In here is a little bit faster, and instead of these sidebars, these side tabs, instead of that, you have this like a tree, a search. Okay, that's the main difference. But everything else, everything you learn from this course is applicable to Cartoon Animator 5. Everything. The only thing is that in Cartoon Animator you have a plus. So that is something to have in mind if you're totally new. If you already done some work in Cartoon, you can get it started. Now, a quick thing is how this course is divided. We have two main parts. First, the theory, how like understanding how things work, understanding the new features. And then once you like I'm gonna show you, then you're gonna get to practice them, practice applying what you learn. This is important because a lot of students, when I'm explaining like this is how it works, like, hey, you didn't provide the project file, that is because there's not supposed to be a project file. I'm just illustrating, and I'm not going very deep in the step by step. I'm just showing you the benefit of that new feature. And once you, oh, so you can do that? Yeah, you can do that. Now you get to do it in the practice part is where I go really slow explaining step by step. And then finally, we are adding 4 quests so you can do animation without drawing. I mean, of course, if you know how to draw and paint stuff, design stuff, by all means, do it. But in here, you're gonna learn how you can do all the animation without any drawing, right? Getting everything from the internet, getting vectors, etc. Okay, so let's move on to the next lesson where you're going to download all the elements used for this course from FreePic. Free elements, backgrounds, characters, all of them are free. And of course, if you want to practice later getting stuff from the marketplace, those are paid content, but it's yours and you can use it. All right. So for now, it's going to be all the free content for you to explore your creativity. See you in the next lesson.